did this show in Hawaii, and you probably were quite provocative. So how was the reaction?
There was no reaction.
Nothing.
Nobody listened
Nothing.
to it.
Nothing.
No, they didn't have any promotion or anything.
So you didn't promote it.
No.
You just made it. Yeah, you see, that's.
I should have. I wish I had now that we're talking about it. But at the time, I was so wrapped up in like writing the comedy stuff and recording it every week that would have taken too much time away from what I was.
Sure.
Really
I mean,
interested
how
in,
many
which is the
years?
recording and
How many years
writing.
was it ago?
Shit. 13 more, maybe. No, 16.
So we speak.
16 years ago.
We speak on a time.
16 years.
We speak.
Nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah. So we speak of time before social media. You know.
Well,
And
time's long gone past.
yeah.
There's still social media, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Not like now. It was around 2000, and you could do the guerrilla tactic, what means with flyers and with stamps,
Yeah.
to on hands and on Hawaiian coconut leaves, and
That was something I was thinking about today.
but
I don't think many people realize this, but every year 12 people die by falling coconuts in Hawaii.
if they're sitting underneath the
Yeah.
palm or what.
Or they're walking by it at the wrong time.
But you know that they count they sell land in Panama on Panama Islands not by square meter or square foot. They sell it by palms, by coconut palms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they are a very beautiful piece of greenery. I love the place. I think it's great. I would recommend anyone to go there. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazing. The ocean is just stunning to swim in Hawaii. It's like bathwater,
So you used to live on a beach side or whatever. So you
I
had,
used to live about 10 minutes from the beach. Yeah.
it sounds that you had a good time. So and
We found this little like inlet that was like blocked off because I had a total paranoia about sharks.
yeah.
Because I heard about like the surfers seeing sharks, and
All
I
right.
heard other people talking about sharks.
All right.
There are tiger sharks out there, and they do like come up to people, and occasionally they mess with them,
Yeah.
But I found this little inlet that no shark could get into because it was surrounded by rocks. But let me tell you this, man.
Yeah.
This was the most amazing thing I think I've ever seen
Yeah.
as far as nature goes.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the water one day in Hilo and standing on the rocks in the midst of this inlet, and these humongous sea turtles, probably about half the size of this room. I mean, they were just huge. Two of them.
Yeah.
Must have been a male and a female.
Okay.
They just drifted off from the rocks and just floated along off into the distance. And it was amazing.
Sea
to see.
turtles.
Yeah, huge ones. They were huge. They were probably
Huge
about
sea turtles.
25 or 30 feet wide.
Wow.
Each one of them. They were huge. And it was like looking at an alien organism just floating off from the...
You know,
rocks.
you know that the turtles as well are some of the mythical figures, the ancient mythical figures, and some compare turtles with the or the tragedy of the turtles with tragedy of the humans,
Oh, yeah?
because the turtles, they have the same problems like the humans. They can't see their own beauty on the back. I mean, turtles can't. They probably never saw their own shield, and the texture on this shield, which is amazing. I mean, they have amazing shields, and I think that's the same problems we human have, because we start to blame each other or shame and blame instead love each other,
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. So I would
right.
say, on this note, thank you very much, Joe.
Well, thank you for having me, Detlef. And I'd like to just say one last thing, okay?
Yeah.
This is to Martina. I love you, baby. You're the greatest. That's it. Thanks.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks for having me, man.
And thanks, Martina.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Martina.
hey, I wish you very, very much good luck with your book. What's the title again, please?
The Mythical Misfits.
Yeah. So, and
Thanks.
if there is any publisher, please get in contact with us.
Yeah.
And guys, I hope to see you soon next week as well on this podcast. Bye bye.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
This is a listener-supported show. I feel honored if you subscribe this show. You can follow me non-financial with a following click on one of my Instagram accounts, or subscribe the visual version of this podcast on YouTube via the link. If you like what you hear, be sure to tune in next Wednesday for ArTEEtude Talk with Sven. If you want to leave a donation for a coffee or a bus ticket, just follow the donation link via the ArTEEtude podcast. Eventually, I would like to thank, through this medium, all my members and listeners of the I Love West Cork Artists Network from all over the world. Just to remember myself that without you, this year couldn't and wouldn't happen.
You have listened to ArTEEtude, West Cork's first art, fashion and design podcast. ArTEEtude, never so close again. That was too close.